welcome back to a new video, and this video is going to be a bit different. And in this video, as you can see, my room is a total mess, and that is because I'm going to be renovating my room.
I remember always all the mornings in the park, flying with my friends like we were Superman.
So if you look right there, that's what my room used to look like. I was going to buy a new computer and put that in my room, but my desk wasn't big enough, so I had to get a new desk, and then basically it came down to me really just changing my entire room. It's basically going to be a really fun video, and I hope you enjoy, so see ya. So I haven't got a wide angle lens on this camera, which really sucks. I'm going to have to get a new camera after a while, because I really can't get anything in this shot. Anyway, I've got this fossil here, and these lights are no ordinary lights. I bought them specifically for this online. And that is because I wanted to be able to control my lights with my phone, and I wanted them to be RGB because I think it looks really cool. So yeah, let me actually get this thing open. I need to sharpen my knife someday. Okay, there we go. I'll just pull it then. There we are. This is the connection for the Wi-Fi, so I can actually control it via my phone. And here we've got 3 RGB bulbs. Okay, so how this works, like you get this controller, and then you get, I'm not entirely sure how this works, like if you just put it randomly in your room. They look like ordinary light bulbs really, so there we go. So the products are by My Light, if you want to know. There we go. Yeah, this is what they look like now. They're all turned to blue now, and I can actually change it through my phone. If I take my phone and I put it to green, yellow, red, pinkish, blue, I can change to whatever color I want, and they all change at the exact same time. So that's really cool. I can also put it to just white if I want to. And yeah, I think these are really cool. So I can actually control them all via my phone. I can put them off if I want to, and back on. Then I'm also going to install my NAS, which is network attached storage. And what that does is that allows me to, through my computer and Wi-Fi, put documents and files and everything onto the NAS itself. And in here are hard drives, and they can store, I don't know how big the hard drives are, but it's really cool because then I can have external storage for all my videos that I made for this channel. And I'm a really big fan of it, and so I'm going to be installing that, trying to install that right now. It's finally time. My PC has arrived. It took them a week to get it here, but it's worth it. So here we have it. Let me actually put on the light. My PC is finally here. And the reason it took so long is because for my motherboard I wanted the Wi-Fi-AC version, and yeah, the online shop that I bought it from didn't have that in stock. So I had to wait a bit longer for that. And by the way, if you think that I'm sponsored by Corsair, I wish I was, honestly, but I'm not. I just really like their products. So let's firstly start off with the processor I got. It's the AMD 1700, so the Ryzen one, 8 cores, 16 threads. And the reason I got this over the 1800X is because just sheer price to performance, really. The 1800X, if you overclock this, which I'm really planning on doing with this amazing motherboard, I should get similar results from this one as well. And then I bought the Crosshair 6 Hero, the Wi-Fi-AC. So the Crosshair 6 Hero is basically the best ATX motherboard you can get for this processor, or just for Ryzen in general. And yeah, I got the Wi-Fi-AC version because I wanted it to feature Wi-Fi on it, because I can't run an Ethernet cable through my entire home. So yeah, actually 70 motherboard should be really good for my overclocking. And then for RAM, I got 16 gigabytes of Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM. I will be upgrading this in the future to 32 gigabyte because I quite need it for video editing, but for now this is just more than fine. So yeah, RGB. And then for storage, I got a Samsung 960 EVO, the M.2 drive of 250 gigabyte. The reason I went with this is because, for one, this storage is like lightning fast, and I wanted an SSD in it for boot drive and for my video editing softwares. And if you'll notice, I didn't buy any hard drive because I'm using one of the 2 terabyte hard drives I got from the NAS, which I showed earlier. And yeah, then I got 2 terabyte more of network attached storage, so 4 terabyte for storage is more than enough for me. Then for the case, I went with the Corsair Crystal 570X, which I will show later. And for the power supply, Corsair RM650X, so 650 watt, should be plenty for my overclocking. And yeah, the cables are really nice, and it's quite a premium power supply, I'd say. And then for my case fans, because this case comes with 3 SP120 fans from Corsair, but I don't really think they look that amazing, plus the new ones they got are way better. So I got 6 of the LL120mm RGB Corsair fans. So that's the first one, and this is the second one. These fans are amazing performance and they look stunning. And yeah, then lastly I got this Corsair Lightning Note Pro, just for RGB LED strips, for, I don't know, maybe putting it under my case or in my case itself. Haven't decided on that yet. But yeah, let's open the case then. So I've finally got my PC done. It took me 2 days to get this all set up, but it's definitely worth it building it myself. it was a really good experience and I really liked it. What I'll upgrade to in the future is one, I'll upgrade my graphics card. As you've seen earlier, I didn't get my own graphics card, but my friend lended one out to me, which was really nice of him, and he may be watching it, so if you are, thank you for that. But to that person also giving or lending out the SP120 lens that came with the case, because I won't be using those. But yeah, anyway, I'll have to put my PC on my desk and then get everything hooked up and then clean this entire mess I made. And yeah, I'll get back to you then later. Cinematic that I made, and yeah, everything's done now. We finished up all the cable management from up here to down there as much as I could. So we drilled a hole here and put the cables from the keyboard and the mouse through for it to look the nicest. I've also got my coaster that came with the motherboard here, just in case I got a drink here. Then for each individual speaker we drilled in a hole so the cable could go through, and we got one of those big cable holes and another one behind the monitor. Everything's sort of done now. So you got this beast beside me. I'm so happy with how that turned out. It looks absolutely amazing. And just with my room, my lamps is going all different colors. I just love it so much. Like, this is just such an improvement from what my last room looked like. The only thing I had was this laptop, and yeah, the only thing that's left to do is get my new monitor, my 4K monitor, hang it up the wall, put my microphone with a boom arm on there, and then yeah, I'm also planning on getting something up here on top of the monitors, right there somewhere. I don't know what it is yet, but I will be doing that in another video. And yeah, just my entire room, like look at this. Just look at it. I'm so proud of what this looks like. I'm also getting a new PC chair soon. This one's nice, but doesn't look that amazing. But yeah, anyway, that's what it looks like. And my PC, it's an absolute beast. It even does, with this graphics card, it still does 1080p video editing like super smoothly. And that was my biggest worry, that I wouldn't be able to do 1080p editing like in Sony Vegas Pro itself smoothly, and there's like no hiccups at all. So I'm really happy about that. This is an absolute beast PC. To all of you, like, this is probably even overkill for most of you people. If you got any questions about any of the products that I used here, so about my case, which is the Corsair 570X, the Ryzen 7 1700 cooler with the Spire stock cooler, Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM, Corsair LL120mm fans, and if you got any trouble with having to connect those, or if you want to know if you're going to use them, how to connect them up, I'll tell you. The Lightning Now Pro RGB strips, which is one under here, one here at the top, so the bottom of the PC itself, and on the left and on the right I've got one. The HD 5830, which is from Radeon, but that's not that good of a graphics card, but it does what it needs to do right here for me now. But I will be replacing that as well real soon. And then I'm also going to use my discount code for cable mock cables, because I really want to get this PC all geared up, and to have custom sleeved cables really does add up to it. And then I may also be getting a custom PSU shroud, or at least I'm going to make that myself, because if you look at this is just ugly mess, and yeah, I need to get that done. But yeah, so monitor, graphics card, PSU shroud, cables. And then my setup is completely done, and I'm just so happy with how it turned out. But I need to get this video edited and upload it before a few days. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to our channel. We post a lot of travel content, so this is not what we mainly want to do, but I just thought I'd share it with you, because it just like it belongs to what this channel is like. I mean, I'm going to edit all of our videos, or my videos at least from the part I do, on this beast, and yeah, I thought it would be worth the share, because it's kind of a cool adventure to like redecorate your room, and if you want to do that, I absolutely recommend you do it. Like the main point for me was I learned so much by just doing this entire project, from building my own PC to setting up cables, cable managing, yeah, that sort of stuff, with electricity work for the lights, getting the wallpapers up all around, Ikea furniture, setting that up. It's just an experience to do something like this, and I think it really prepares you for like when you move out on your own. So yeah, if you want to do something like this, I really recommend just telling your parents and ask them like if they want to help you with it. And yeah, that's basically it for this video. Please subscribe to our channel, because it really means a lot to us. We put like a lot of effort into our videos, so if you could please subscribe to our channel, that would be so amazing. If you dislike this video, then press the dislike button. If you did like it, really leave a like, it means a lot to us as well. And yeah, that was basically it for this video. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on our next adventure. See ya.
Oh,